This is your boy King Mange, live in the building. What's up, man? Y'all come on in here and have a seat. Have a seat. We're gonna get real deep. Make sure when you come in here, you smash that like button. I'm gonna do a weekly recap while I got some free time. Tapping in. This week, we're gonna see how many people still rocking with the Mange tribe. It's a process, not an event, which means, it's gonna be some good days, some bad days. First person up in here, tell me how the volume is. When you come on in here, let me know how that volume is. Make sure you can hear me and shit. I'll wait. Yep. Come on in here, man. Welcome to the Mange tribe. Welcome to the Mange tribe. I got something I want to say. I got something I want to say. Hey, when you come in here, make sure you put that thumbs up. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long, crazy week. 7 days ago. Today's the 24th. What's up? We got somebody in here. Put your thumbs up. Make sure you ain't just a peeping Tom. I'm going to just do a weekly recap on all the little shit that's been going on. Wait till I at least get 10 people before I get to speaking this. I think that's a good method. It's been a minute though, right? Feel like it's been a minute. I've been busy and shit. So anyway, weekly recap, man. Just for those that don't know, every week I post shit on my community post. I post questions. I post polls. And if you ever get a chance to go across it, make sure you go ahead and answer the question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the results of the polls that I do during the week. Who is that in here, man? Who is that? We got somebody standing strong. Identify yourself. Let me know who it is. Anyway, this week, man, I asked a question about cash bail. What time is it anyway? 6:02? Wonder if it's a good time to be going live. I asked a question about cash bail, and I don't know if people understood the question because the results was kind of shocking. You know what I'm saying? The results, okay, it was good, okay. Tapping in. Yeah, so, welcome to the Mange tribe. This week I asked a question about cash bail. And the question was simply, should cash bail be removed? Should it be ended? Because there's a big debate right now that's saying cash bail creates an unfair advantage upon people that's dealing with poverty. Basically, meaning if you broke, you don't have the opportunity to bail out, and so somehow that's unfair to everybody else because those with more money get to bail out. My opinion on that was duh. Of course, if you got more money, you're going to have more opportunities to bail out. You're going to have more opportunities, period. And so just because people have money and some don't, it don't mean the shit should be removed, in my opinion. Make sure you put your thumbs up, man. Click that thumb button. So anyway, the results of that came out to some shit like 61%. 61% said yes. 61% said that cash bail should be ended, while 39% said no, cash bail should not be ended. All right, man, checking in from Seattle. I appreciate it, man. We're talking about this cash bail. So anyway, that one right there, it's common sense, man. If anybody that's ever been locked up and had an opportunity to bail, then you know that bail is a good thing. Shit. You don't want to, if they was to remove cash bail, imagine this, they can lock you up and then you don't have the right to get out until you be proven that you're innocent. And we all know you ain't got a fair shot with this system, right? Make sure when y'all come in here, you put your thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So anyway, that was an easy one. That was 61% said yes, in cash bail, and 39% said no. The 39% that said no, I was just wondering, do they understand the question? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand that bail is something good? I know some of y'all on parole and probation, and you can't bail out anyway. And then the other half, you can't afford bail. But nigga, there's some people that can. And so now I think bail is a good thing. And all this talk about it creates an unfair advantage is BS. You know what I'm saying? If you could afford to get out, shit, you want to at least have the opportunity to get out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what you think on that one. The other question was, do real men get pedicures? Pedicures, that means your feet. Do men get pedicures? So I had that question posted for the last 7 days. People came in and they gave me their question, they gave me their answers, and the results are in. So I'm gonna hit y'all with the weekly recap on that. Let you know, just something to think about. So that one was 51% said yes. 51% said yes. Men do get pedicures. I personally ain't never got one, but I mean, I ain't never went to the shop and got one. Now, if you know clipping my toenails in the bathroom count as a pedicure, then of course I done got a pedicure. But you know what I'm saying? Real men get pedicures, right? 49% said no. Now that question right there shocked me for a minute, because for the first 3 days it was a strong hell no. it was a strong hell no. People was like hell no, hell no, hell no. But then I looked today, it kind of evened out, so it was like, okay, most people do agree that yes, men get pedicure. Why wouldn't we? We want to take care of our body too, right? Shit. I mean, especially after you're doing time, after doing all that time, you know what I'm saying? I come out here, I want to get my body right, and it's hard, like a big old crust over it. Come on, man, go ahead and get that shit sawed off, man. Go ahead and saw that down. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, touch on that. Okay, now, this week, this is the real thing, right? So this week, was it this week? Last week? No, I think it was this week. I did that video. I did a video, and I first titled it "Stop Cripping on the Internet." Not like stop tripping, but I put "Stop Cripping on the Internet," right? And then somebody responded and said, "There's more bloods on the internet than anything, more blood." And so that went over somebody's head. So that wasn't an attack on the Crips, first of all. Let me say that. That was basically, I ended up changing the title just to be general. I said Crip because I believe it's more Crips than Bloods, personally. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is Crips. It's just up until lately, people is being down moves, but the whole world is Crips, really. And so I said stop cripping because that's more of a general term. But anyway, some took it and understood what the fuck I was saying. And that video was not about what your affiliation was. I wasn't trying to tell somebody to stop cripping. It was basically saying that on this internet, you have to be cautious. In life, you have to be cautious because there is something called a gang enhancement. For those who didn't see the video, go check out the video. It said, I retitled it, "Gang Banging is a Crime," or something like that. And basically, the message in that video was, be aware of that 10-year gang enhancement. You know, because the rest of the world, especially, you know, people will move about in life, on the internet, in your neighborhood, at work, as though that we just thug life living. They're unaware of they committed a crime, though. They're unaware of that gang enhancement. Like I said, it's 10 years for being a gang member. And it's a year for each bullet. If you get caught with a gun and you a gang member, if you a documented gang member that get caught with a gun, it's a year for each bullet. You should just start adding up. They got all type of little secret crimes. Make sure you put your thumbs up when you come on in here, man. Tapping in, showing my face and shit. So, gun violence. Gun violence. I'm proud to report that the gun violence is down. For those who's here in Southeast San Diego, the gun violence is down. 50%. It's been a 50% drop, according to some reports. And I think everybody should congratulate themselves for those who gave a motherfucker a pass, for those who promoted to end gun violence, for those who, however you played and participated in ending the gun violence here in Dago, Southeast, whether you promoted it, whether you just gave a nigga a pass and didn't kill him for that month. Alright, shouts out to you, man, because the shit did work. The gun violence is down. and we are making an impact, and we are making a movement. And so that's what it takes. It takes some real leaders, some real strong leaders, some people who is really involved to really do this type of shit. It's not pleasant, you know. So you can lose a lot of friends, you can lose a lot of support, you know. But at the end of the day, we got to do things that we believe in. And so, shouting that out, and then, okay, then there's another poll I put on my page about on my community post. On my community post, I did put something out about what's your favorite thing to watch on YouTube? Favorite thing to watch on YouTube. One of the options was like new music. The other one was like street news, funny stories, and other shit. And so then everybody came through, clicked on it. Make sure you hit that like button when you smash on in here. Shouts out to everybody that's watching. So 46% of my YouTubers, or the people that came across my page, 46% like to come hear that street news, that street gospel. That's what they want to hear. 32% like to hear other shit. It was 15% come to hear the new music, and about 7% want to hear the funny stories. This is just stats, good shit that motherfuckers may want to know. Now, let's get into it. Sound like somebody coming through the door. Gotta go grab my strap. Let me see what's going on. Oh, okay. So anyway, this week, man, R.I.P. to all the rappers. I know where this is going. What was it? It was PNB Rock got killed in L.A. Got smoked in L.A. Robbed. Never heard of him. Probably heard his music, just didn't know. No disrespect to him, you know. It's a lot of things that I don't hear of because I protect my mind. I'm not open to a lot of shit. You know, my mind is not, like I say, my mind, everything I get is divine, man. I'm inspired by divine inspiration strictly from God. And every now and then he uses people who can inspire me. Don't get that wrong. Like I was inspired by Kendrick Lamar. I was inspired by Nipsey Hussle. I've even recently been inspired by King Von, rest in peace. There's been songs of NBA Youngboy that has inspired me. You know, no, not an NBA Youngboy, Little Baby, who's inspired me. So these guys, you know, they're rappers. They're in the mainstream for a reason. They're obviously doing something right on a business level or a skill level, however you want to see it. But all the dead rappers, man. FBG Duck, Pop Smoke, King Von. Guys I never heard of, man, until they was dead. You know, and that's not a disrespect to none of them, but I think it's a testament that their legacy lives on, because I still do hear people talking about them and shit like that. Swifty Blue. You know he ain't dead. I mean, I know we wish he was, but the motherfucker's still alive. So this week, Swifty Blue got into it with Bozo. Swifty Blue and Bozo got into it. They having a little beef. Who gives a fuck, right? Let them beef. I've heard Bozo speak before. When he first came across my radar, I thought, you know what I'm saying, he was intelligent. I seen him speak when they was trying to press about the Tigger situation, and you know he seemed like he knew what he was talking about. I don't know exactly what the fuck. Well, I do know from what I hear, but Swifty Blue, is just a motherfucker that is talking that shit, popping it off. But he is just basically keeping it real, you know. He's saying what a lot of them motherfuckers think anyway. And so he comes off as a bozo, but I guess it's another guy named Bozo. Him and Bozo having a little beef or whatever. Uh, Going back and forth about saying who's a DO and who ain't, who's a dropout, all that type of shit. Well, yeah, that is what that is, you know. That is what that is, man. Shit, I wonder what's going on. Where the fuck everybody else? Must be Saturday football or something. Football over with. Alright, somebody stand down for the crown. Stand solid. Let me make sure my shit is working, because sometimes hell yeah, man. Okay, man. Shouts out, man. What's going on, YouTube? I appreciate them thumbs up, man. See who up in here. So we got the King Yeller situation. King Yeller versus the whole LA. It ain't versus California. You know, I tell you that right now. And first of all, he came off, he just saying some real shit, saying the real. Motherfuckers want to make it like something it ain't. Like he trying to diss the whole California. I personally talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in with him. Yeah, I tapped in with him. I told him, man, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is just sharks and thirsty. Motherfuckers just looking for a reason to try to rob a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't scare nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got killers everywhere, man. People getting robbed everywhere. But it's a little bit out of control sometimes when it gets out of control, and then you have real people real men that stand up and say they condone it or they don't. I don't watch all of the shit as far as the back and the forth, I got a busy fucking life. But let me make sure I mention before I forget. Anybody watching this, you can go to my super chats and donate. My super chats is activated. All the money you donate will be going towards victims of domestic violence. We're bringing awareness to domestic violence in the black community. Again, so just go down, click on the super chats icon, and donate if you can. A suggested donation of $10, and all of the money that we do receive, whatever portion that is, we're about to do that for the next 2 months for domestic violence, victims of domestic violence, and I think that's important because a lot of the damage that I've done to the black community was in the form of domestic violence, whether it's brainwashing women, whether it was taking their food stamps, whether it was pimping on them, slapping on them, whatever it was, whatever form of abuse that was caused upon the women in the community was something that is now impacting the whole black community. And domestic violence is not just slapping on women. You know, domestic violence is women slapping on men, women abusing men as well. Domestic violence is any type of relationship that it has a form of abuse, verbal, psychological, financial, and the main obvious one is physical. But I'm very equipped in this situation, in this topic actually. When it comes to relationships, I'm very, very knowledgeable in this, and so this is something that I will be speaking on because a lot of us do this and are not even conscious of the ways that we are abusing our partner. And I'll say that again for those that didn't catch it. Domestic violence is more than just a man hitting a woman. Domestic violence is women abusing men as well. And even though it's not talked about as often, it is a real issue, you know, whether it's her withholding her pussy, not trying to fuck, whether it's her calling him dumb, whether it's her bringing up her baby daddy, or whether her calling the nigga gay or saying you's a fuck nigga, all that type of shit, verbal abuse and shit like that. And then there's, peek this out, there's a whole breed of woman, and I'm not saying, let me say this, There's a whole breed of woman that is actually out there that feeds off of men hitting them. They feed off of that attention. They will intentionally provoke you. I'm aware of women like that. And in fact, they won't respect you unless you put your foot up in their ass. And so that's just the reality of the situation. But I don't want to offer people an excuse to say like, yeah, man, that's how she was doing all this. I don't want to give out them type of excuses. Because ultimately I want us as men to be responsible for the way that we deal with the women, or deal with everybody in our community. I want us to be responsible. But I do not want to overlook that, it's two parts of this whole domestic violence shit. Hey, if you're just coming in here, make sure you hit that like button. Like I say, appreciate that. I just seen that. Like I said, for the next 60 days, what I'm going to be pushing is awareness of domestic violence. So I got the super chats icon activated somewhere on the page. I know I went and activated it. So if you see that, whenever I go live, if you can, make sure you donate. Click on that and do a suggested donation of $10. If you ain't got 10, you do what you can do. All of that money's only going towards an event that I'm going to hold locally here in San Diego to bring awareness and reconciliation to the black community, with emphasis on addressing that domestic violence. And so this is not a hoax. This is not a game, man. This is really out here trying to really do something, man. And so y'all tell me what it is. Let me see, make sure I'm hitting everybody. We talked about that. We talked, yeah, so that, yeah. Hey, man, did somebody just take their thumbs? Can they take a thumb away? Can you thumbs up and say, you know what, fuck this nigga, and just take it off? No, they can't do that. I hope not. But this is a weekly recap, man. This is that weekly recap. This is me chopping in. If I have 10 people, I'm gonna tell a story. If I get 10, I will. I do got something on reserve. I got some time right now until 7. It's only 6:20. I will talk about this. It appears that a lot of people, no, I can't say a lot. There were some of my subscribers who have gotten mad at me. Some of the things I've said. And so let me address the Mexican community, my Mexican subscribers, my Southsider subscribers. Let me address them because one of them did say something about, it seems like I'm pushing division and hate. Let me just say this very clear for you. You can kiss my black ass. Period. That's what I got to say to you. You know what I'm saying? The shit I talk about is my experience, and the shit I'm gonna continue to talk about is my experience, because it's my channel. Period. You know, I don't come and walk between two lives and two. It's not what I do. Man, you could go get that other watered down poopy shit from somewhere else. Right here, this is just me, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, then fuck off. It's that serious. It's that, ain't no in between with me. I appreciate those that support. I appreciate those who know me. One of the biggest things, I hate racism. That's the biggest problem to me in America. So, but I don't kiss nobody's ass. I don't bow down to nobody. Nigga, I've been in a position where I had to keep my mouth shut just to survive and get out of them prison walls and get out of that place. But now I'm in a position, see, when you're in a position where you have a platform, where you already have, in your mind, you already took a mentality, hey, what's going on, man? When you already got a mentality like, fuck it, what's the worst that can happen to me? I done already died, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still, like, everything else is just borrowed time, like, and you doing what you feel you're supposed to be doing on behalf of, what's up to everybody checking in. Make sure you hit that like button. When you get to that point, man, you don't move by fear, man. You move by faith. And I'm not talking some religious shit. I'm talking about like a deep, stern conviction, man, that you have to do something while you still living and breathing. And that's how I live. That's how I move, man. And so, like I'm gonna say, the biggest problem in America is racism. Period. You know what I'm saying? That don't take away that we can't have pride of who we are. And at the same time, like I said, I'm just addressing those because that's been the big accusation against me. I lost some subscribers for that. I've gained some subscribers for that. It comes with it, man. regardless, what keeps continuing to happen is truth continues to be pushed. That's how it's gonna go. You're gonna have, you're gonna have haters, man. There's gonna be people's channel who's gonna be growing hella fast. I started out hella booming, hella fast, and I have a gradual, what is it? It's called a gradual, what's that word? Momentum. I got some momentum going. Appreciate all the thumbs up. We get 5 more people, man. I tell the story. Not too much, just 5 more people, man. And it's been a long time. See what time is 6:25. I tell the story. So anyway, my last video. What was my last video? Oh, about the pimping in San Diego. Yeah, that one. YouTube hit me up and said, people are looking at that video, but they're not looking at it as long as your other videos. So you may want to change the title because you may be doing false advertisement. Hey, false advertisement. I tell you, man, y'all go look at that picture. That was a real somebody. Ain't no false nothing about over here. You see that hat though? Okay, we got 7 people, 8 people. Come on, let's get 10. Let's get it in. I'm gonna tell y'all about this county joint. If we gonna get it there. Let me see. What is it? 6:30. Come on. Okay. Make sure you come in here and put your thumbs up. Make sure I'm answering the comments. Make sure I can see everybody. Top of the evening, Pimp Thoughts, Al Carroll, and Fly. I see y'all in here. We got 8 people. When y'all come in here, hit the thumbs up, tap in, let me know where you're from, what area, what city, all that good old shit, man. It was some funny stuff this week, but I want to tell y'all this story about this county jail, man. 6 people. Hit that super chats, like I say, but I do want to appreciate those 6 that is taking their time to stop by, whether it's 6 or 7 that I see. It's a lot of other places, other things you can be doing, but you still here rocking with Manye, King Manye, and I appreciate that, man, because I do understand that time is money. So what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna direct y'all to that super chats. Somebody tell me if you can see it. I can't see it on mine, but I know it should be activated somewhere. I know it's activated because last time somebody donated, but I don't know how it works. On your end, maybe you got to go to my home page or whatever. By the video, scroll over where it says share. There's different icons. It'll say super thanks. Oh, that's what it's called, super thanks, I think. And what you do is you click on that and you donate. Okay, so I'm losing people. People got to go, but it's all good. 4 people. Okay, man. Y'all got to hold on, man. Just hold on. Just bear with me. Okay, so anyway, man, let me just see. I be thinking like, do I tell this live or do I record it? The only reason I go live is because this is my chance to interact with everybody and try to get them super things going, them super chats. So yeah, the other question was about Denny's, TGIFs, or Applebee's. So which one do the people like the most, right? People like Denny's, TGI's, or Applebee's. That one right there, most people fuck with Denny's. Comfortable environment, plus Denny's got the EBT going right now. So anyway, man, county jail story was like this, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We was in George Bailey, man. We was in George Bailey detention facility. It was 2017. We was out for night program. It was me. Okay, what's up, Shouts? Spoil Riding 28, I see you. So we was up in the county jail, man, and it was Baby Red Ocean from 59 Brims. Shout out to the Brims. Whoa. So it's Baby Red Ocean from 59 Brims. And who else? Was it some young niggas? Anyway, it was some young niggas. What they was trying to do, they was trying to, they wanted a cell. They wanted one of the Asian cells. The Asians had a cell that was in the corner or something like that. The homies wanted it. So they wanted to switch out sales with them. They come tell me like, hey, tell them to move out that sales. We can switch sales with them. The Asians wasn't trying to move out the sale. So I'm downstairs playing pinochle, and all of a sudden they upstairs. All of a sudden I see I see shit flying over the rail, boom, 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 like clothes, mattress. I look up and this baby Red and whoever he was with, I can't remember, up there tossing these niggas shit out they cell, like just just taking their cell by force, man. They up there stealing their cell. They just throwing all their shit out the cell, like fuck you niggas, and bought to steal they cell. I told these dudes don't do that. You know, let me say that for the record. So when they throwing all that shit out, I tell the nigga just like this. I say, hey, homie, y'all niggas get down here. Hold up, man. Where everybody? Oh no, where everybody going, man? Y'all gotta come back on in here. He said, don't stop right there. I'm just, okay, we got 5. Man, that motherfucker was dropping out. Nah, man, trying to tell this story, man. That's why. Anyway, I tell the nigga when he throwing they shit out they cell, they looking. It's the Asians, it's the others, basically. And anybody know anything about the county jail? The blacks are allied with the others. Supposed to be. Meaning we allied. I've never been in a riot with them. Meaning like we rock together. They had our back. All that allied shit mean is they share tables with us and we shared his phones with him. That's it. In the showers and shit like that. But as far as war games and shit like that, they never been an ally, meaning that they anywhere I've been, even though it said that they are, but I've never seen it. So, but on this day, one of the homies is strong arming they cell. He's throwing all this shit out they cell. He wants they cell. They said no, so he's trying to take it by force. I'm playing cards and playing pinochle. I look up, I see him throwing their mattress and all this shit out. I tell the nigga, man, you might as well come downstairs now and get bracket, nigga. Since you gonna do that, you might as well come on down here and set that shit off. So the nigga runs downstairs. He runs downstairs. Little Red Ocean. He runs downstairs and fires off on this Puerto Rican. He fires off on him. Boom! He fires off on him. And we had some dudes from Orange County. No, not Orange County. Dudes from Oceanside. He immediately activates. I immediately activate. I activate. I chase down the Samoan, some Samoan from Stockton, some Samoan Crip, chasing him down. He backing up. He backing up with this other. They like, hey, Deluxe. They backing up. The homie Young Stretch from Skyline. He on the phone right there. He got his back turned, but as I'm chasing the Samoan down, he run right into Tiny Stretch. Tiny Stretch clean him out. Boop! Sleep him, right? And they like, hey. All right, shout out from Nashville. They like, hey, what's going on? They like, what's up? I thought we was cool. I look over, I see Rob. Shout out to Rob. Rob did his thing. Robert, another non-affiliate. He over by the showers, dragging one of these, dragging an Asian, dragging them by their feet, kicking them in their ass. Boom, boom, boom. So it was like, probably like, this was a melee, not a hella riot. This was like a 6-on-8. This was like 6 Asians versus 8 niggas. And it wasn't a hell of a challenge, but this was something that happened. This was something where when they called my name, like, what's up, man? I thought we was cool. And I said, and then I called everybody, I said, hey, they surrender. You know, and we just, everybody, everywhere you look, all around the day, where somebody was whooping somebody's ass. They just paused for a minute. They look, I'm like, hey, man, they surrender, man. They quit. And it was like 2 Puerto Ricans, some Asians, everybody running, shit, motherfuckers getting beat up. Some dude from the military. Anybody that was there, they know which one which one I'm talking about. Cause this little melee right here, the police never even got involved. They never even ran in. This melee right here, the dude, the Puerto Rican dude, he goes to the gate like, what the fuck? Like he's fucked up, and they ain't ran in there, they ain't tried to help him. So he runs inside. He has to press the gate, and his shirt's all ripped up and shit. He's like, what the fuck? You know, he's trying not to snitch about what just happened, but his face is all beat up, his clothes is all ripped up. I mean, he needs medical attention. They still never came in there. That was one time where it's like, I was like, damn, that shit just happened like that, and the police didn't respond. I think they was watching, but it was like nothing major to them. Shouts out to Young Stretch on that one, man. He was on the phone. He used to be on the phone all the time, but he still turned around and activated real quick. Shouts out to Rob. That was a bullshit. That was something bullshit that happened, man. Like, but it happened like that because it was my take on it. Was like, all right, man, if you're gonna go just rob them, take their cell, at least come give them some respect and let them at least like fight back. Just come down here and pop that motherfucking shit off. Let them fight. Let them feel like they fought, but they didn't really even want to fight. And so, what's his name? He I don't know how much time he got, but okay. After that, the police did come. Rob was in there too. After that, they did come. Did they come that night or the next day? They did come. The police ended up coming and arresting people. They took out Rock. Shout out to Rock from Dog. Where was he from? Dodge City. Rock from Dodge City got activated. And then there were some people who was on all the bottom tier got to see it, and they later told me who didn't get active, and who ran and all that little shit, or who watched. But just little melees like that. Okay, yeah, still 7 of us. I'll give it to us raw and uncut. All right, all right. Yeah, so that's that. That's that. See, now that's that county jail living, man. That's one of them times. That's a story I ain't told yet. The reason being because I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking about Rock from. I'm talking about Rock from. He's an older cat. His name is. He from Dodge City anyway. Rock from Dodge City. He just got caught for that murder. He was locked down for a murder. It was an unsolved murder that got solved, I guess, like 30 years later. A murder happened in 1987 over at Berry Street Park. Yeah, so he used to be my celly and shit. Anyway, he got found guilty of a murder, homicide. And that was, like I say, that was 35 years later. Imagine that. Imagine you kill somebody or you evolved in some shit that happens 35 years ago. You done changed your life and move on. You done forgot about it. But somehow, 35 years down the line, somehow they find a way to link it back to you. Just due to a lot of different things. I think this one had to do with a lot of people talking. Sometimes when shit gets so old, people think they can start speaking on it, right? Whether it's in your cell, in the county jail, telling a war dog, whether it's sitting on this fucking YouTube and telling a story, trying to get your views up. Some shit don't got a statute of limitations. What does that mean? That means some things they can always come back and get you for. It never expires. The time don't run out. You know? And so be careful. And that's all I was saying. That's all I was basically trying to say when I was talking about that video about gang banging on the internet, man. It's like some shit can come back to bite you in the ass, man. Let me tell you about the county jail. One of the tactics I seen, they put people in your cell that you know is the police. Not the police like they really law enforcement, but they the police like they informants. They there to gather information. They talk weird. Everything they ask is hella weird. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, like I said, just want to gather information. Sometimes it could be a homie you done heard of, but you never met. Say you done heard of a homie, an older homie, but you never met him. Well, nobody really met them because all they ever do is they plant these people in your cell. They say, oh yeah, this is OG Wooty Woo. So from a physical point of view, you can't fuck with the nigga. Nigga bigger than you, probably beat you down. But you still know there's something weird. Like, man, I don't know, nigga. I ain't never met this nigga. I heard of the nigga, but this nigga, you don't know if this is him. No way to really verify it. Those type of dudes be the police, man. They be informants. And I always just say it be the ones who we think are OGs just because they older and all that shit. That motherfuckers, they sometimes feel like they exempt from this here protocol, like they could just do and say whatever they like. Hey, shouts out to everybody that's still fucking with me, still watching on the Manye tribe. King Manye, what time we got? Oh, it's it's 6:40. I appreciate it, man. I'll be here. I ain't getting off. Y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna rock with you. We're gonna do this thing like this, man. Try to get these views up. Gotta make myself more visible. I got some things that I'm working on. As far as collaborations go, I'm just gonna collab with my homies. You know what I'm saying? And those who's fucking with me. I reached out to some people, but at the end of the day, and there's some people who's reached out to me. At the end of the day, I show black love. I show Dago love. You know what I'm saying? And then, but even that, I'm not gonna extend my hand for nobody to try to cut it off. Right? Be kind to those who's kind to you, man. That's all. That's what I learned. Fuck with those who's fucking with you. Love those who love you. Respect those who respect you. You know. Yes, sir. Show me where you're tapping in from. You got anybody from the East Coast in here? East Coast. Okay, right. Say that shit. Oh, somebody said that's the big homie. Somebody said he's out. Uh, you said he's out? Maybe he is. His last name is Littleton. This dude I'm talking about like 40 something. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, man. What's going on? We got a full strong in here. Young by the way. Uh, I know his name is Stacy. His real name is Stacy, I believe. Right? Yeah, we got Dago in the house. I ran across some people that. Okay, what's up, man? Salute to everybody tapping in. I done ran across people who done see me from YouTube too, right? That shit was hella uncomfortable. You motherfucker walk up to you and you's like, but you don't know if they showing love or what. But it was always all love, man, because you know what I'm saying, you give love, you should get love back, man. And I think by this time everybody know that, man. That's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming. Yeah, but y'all hit me up, man. Tell me what you think about that last video. It was controversial, but it's a reason behind everything, man. Like you gotta always remember that I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. I'm still here, holding strong. I don't plan on never going back. You know what I'm saying? But we never did. We never did. Or some did, or some knew, hey, this was a part of the lifestyle. Some knew, like, man. Mama, I love you, mama. Don't respond, because I don't want everybody to know which one is you. But I'm just telling you I love you. You don't got to say nothing back online. But, that's what it is, man. Hey, that's it, man. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking me out. We're going to keep the videos going. Y'all go ahead and leave me some comments. I'm about to check out. I just wanted to do this little run. Make sure you go ahead and hit that super chat. Super thanks, super chat, whatever it is. Donate something. We're trying to bring awareness to domestic violence. And we're trying to bring reconciliation to the black community. We're going to be doing that for 60 days, man. We're going to make this a reality. All right? Well, I probably ain't going to leave then. It look like more people are starting to come in. I just probably want to get something to drink. Shit. Yeah. Dank Sinatra, I see you. Ron Peterson, I see you. Young by the Way. Allison McGowan. Fly. Pimp Dodge. I see everybody spoiled right and everybody that tapped in, man. Salute to you. All right, man. Y'all go ahead and comment and subscribe and become part of the Manye tribe. I got to go. I'm outros.